There is a quiet voice inside your head that speaks right before you fail. It does not shout. It whispers. It tells you to wait. It tells you that tomorrow is safe. If you have heard this voice today, do not ignore it. It is the most dangerous signal your mind can send. There was once a young man named Yang. Yang was bright. He had big dreams and a good heart. But Yang had one big problem. Every morning, he woke up with a plan, and every evening he went to bed with an excuse. He wanted to build a better life. He wanted to learn a new skill and start his own small work. But whenever he sat down to begin, a heavy feeling settled in his chest. "I will start tomorrow," he would say. "Let me rest first. I am too tired today. I still have plenty of time." Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Yang watched his friends move forward. They bought houses. They built careers. They started families. Yang stayed in the exact same spot. Every night, as he lay in the dark, his heart felt heavy. He felt a slow, burning pressure in his chest. It was the pain of knowing he was capable of more, but doing nothing about it. He was not lazy because he lacked energy. He was stuck because he kept listening to that soft voice asking for more time. In his town, there lived an old woodcarver. People called him Master Pedro. Pedro was known for making beautiful, flawless wooden clocks. One afternoon, Yang walked past the old man's shop. He saw Pedro working slowly on a piece of dark mahogany wood. Yang walked inside. He looked around the shop, filled with ticking clocks and carved statues. "Master," Yang said softly, "I want to change my life. But every time I try to start, something inside me holds me back. My mind tells me to wait. How do I stop this?" Thomas did not answer right away. He reached into a small wooden box on his desk and pulled out a simple iron key. The key was covered in thick, dark rust. Pedro handed the rusted key to Yang. "This key opens the back room of my shop," Pedro said. "Inside, there is a chest filled with my oldest designs. If you clean this key and unlock the door by tomorrow morning, I will teach you my trade. I will show you how to build a business." Yang's eyes lit up. This was the chance he was waiting for. "Thank you, Master," Yang said. "I will do it right away." Yang took the key home. He placed it on his table. He looked at the rust. "I should get some oil and scrub it," he thought. Then the whisper came. "You have all night. Rest first. Watch a video. Eat a meal. You can clean it in 5 minutes before bed." Yang listened to the whisper. He sat down and rested. Night came. Yang felt tired. "I will wake up early," he promised himself. "At 5 a.m., I will scrub the key." Yang woke up late. The sun was already shining through his window. Panic hit his chest. He grabbed the rusted key and a rough cloth. He began to scrub violently, but the rust was old and thick. Soft rubbing was not enough. It needed time, oil, and deep work. In his rush, Yang pushed too hard. Snap! The brittle rusted iron snapped in two. Yang froze. The key was broken. He walked to the old man's shop with his head hanging low. He placed the two broken pieces of rusty iron on the workbench. "I'm sorry," Yang whispered. "I waited too long. The rust destroyed it." Pedro looked at the broken key, then looked gently into Yang's eyes. "The rust did not break this key today, Yang," Pedro said quietly. "The rust broke it slowly over years of sitting untouched. The delay was the real destruction." Yang stood silent. The words hit him deep inside. He realized the signal his mind was giving him was not a call to rest. It was fear, wearing the mask of comfort. Every time he said tomorrow, he was allowing rust to build on his own mind, his own talent, and his own future. He did not cry. He did not make another excuse. For the first time in his life, Yang took a deep breath, looked at the old man, and said, "Give me a broom. I will start by sweeping your shop today." In real life, many of us are living like Yang. We carry bright minds and big goals, but we hold on to rusted habits. When your mind tells you, do it tomorrow, that is not comfort. That is a warning signal. It is the signal that rust is settling into your life. Every time you delay, your courage gets weaker. Every time you make an excuse, your potential breaks a little more. You do not lack time. You are simply letting time rot in your hands. To clean the rust from your life, you do not need big moves. You need immediate action. Remember these two simple truths. First, the 2-minute signal rule. Whenever that whisper says, wait, do 2 minutes of work instantly. Do not think. Do not reason. Just move your hands. Motion kills hesitation. Second, tomorrow is a lie. Today is the only place where your strength lives. If something matters to your future, touch it today. Do not let your mind rust away in silence. Wake up to the signal. Start today, no matter how small the step is. If you feel this story can help someone, like, share, and subscribe for more stories.